All right. Good evening, colleagues. Good evening, everyone, from wherever you're joining. This is the SFI Science Seminars. So I welcome you. My name is Bright Waro, and I'm joining you from um, Sweden. So I am the convener of this seminar series. And I have my co-convener, Dr. Emma Sop. So I invite her to welcome you, and then I will pick it up from there. So welcome, thank you.
Hello, welcome everyone, and Happy New Year. This is the first meeting of Science Seminar Series in 2025. My name is Iman Sobh. I am Associate Professor of Respiratory Medicine at Al Azhar University, Egypt, and currently working at Taiba University, Saudi Arabia. So I am speaking now from Saudi Arabia, but I am Egyptian. I am the Director of Science and Communication for Science Frontiers Initiatives. I would like to welcome everyone for joining our ASFI family, as I call it. ASFI is a platform for communication, collaboration, enjoying learning, and have good time together, learning and exchanging skills, mentoring, and also collaborating and have a good experience in scientific research. So welcome everyone, and don't miss the opportunity to be an active participant of this platform and join ASFI membership, join our events like the seminar series. Our theme this year is about collaboration, and you will enjoy this the opportunity, and you will have a great opportunity to communicate with participants from over the world, not only from Africa. So welcome and enjoy discussions and activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. Yeah. So yeah, for those who just joined, Dr. Emma Sop is the co-convener of the seminar series and the Director of Science and Communications for ASFI. All right, so my name is Bright War, and um, I'm a professor of epidemiology in respiratory diseases and allergology, University of Gothenburg in Sweden. All right, so I am sure there are if this is your first time to your expectations will come true. So what I would like you to do, some of you are already doing it, please use the chat box to introduce yourself, tell us where you're coming from, your name, and perhaps what your research focus is all about. There will be time for breakout sessions in all of the seminars for this year, which is not a common thing we do. And I will tell you the reason for that. So when you come to your breakout sessions, you can have more elaborate introduction of yourself. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started. This is the topic for today, collaboration to impact how to start. All right, that is integrated into our theme for the year. Our theme for the year. And the theme is from collaboration to impact. From collaboration to impact. Um, there's no doubt that those who engage in collaboration, whether as academia or non-academia, would usually achieve greater value, greater impact than those who don't. It is shown, is proven, and that is what it is. So this year, from collaboration to impact, we want to engage in that journey that will enable us to establish collaborations, cross-sectoral collaborations, multidisciplinary collaboration, interdisciplinary collaboration that will yield an impact. For the sake of those who are joining us for the first time, I just want to highlight this platform. This is the African Science Frontiers Initiative, shortened as ASFI. Some people call it ASFI, some people call it ASFI. We don't mind whichever you call it, as far as it's comfortable in your mouth. Just go ahead and do that. But it is beyond a name. It's just beyond a name or whatever you call it. It is a passionate vision. We have thought carefully to carve out that will enable us as Africans, African scientists, to more meaningfully contribute to our careers, our growth as scientists, and uh, from there we can um, contribute meaningfully to the development of our continent, Africa. Our continent is in a bad place in terms of development, and at least in the next 4 years, things may become much worse than they they have been. Things may become much worse than they have been until now. And it's not the reason is not far-fetched. I think there is really no nation in the world that has no connection to America, the United States of America. And America sends lots of aid, but the strong man now who has come has ceased those aid. Perhaps it's also a blessing for us, Africans. Maybe it will allow our brain to begin to rewind, the brain of our leaders. The realities begin to set on us, and then perhaps we can come out from our sleep because we have been sleeping for a long time. But our continent is in a very bad place. Um, and I would describe it as a hopeless place. And the scientists have usually taken the back seat, not realizing the potentials they have as major contributors to development of the society. So, seeing all this, SFI was established. SFI was established to mobilize in a revolutionary way. Well, I don't mean going with the sticks or with the stones or with the guns on the street or marching through the street, but to mobilize in a revolutionary way, subtle, silent revolution, um, um, awakening us in a way that will realize the potentials, the influence, and the power we have to contribute to societal development. So our vision, as you can see on the screen, is to raise the next generation of African scientists with the right competencies to drive Africa's developmental and transformational agenda. There is a common saying in Nigeria, especially from the riverine areas, saying that if I will get it right, it's better to teach a man how to fish than to always give him fish to eat. Because if you keep giving him fish, he may be feeding only himself. And if he knows how to fish, somebody is annotating my screen now. Somebody is already touching what they should not be touching. Well, I don't want to call a name. I know the person, but let me just pity you now. So please just keep your hand. If you're not doing anything, I mean, if just leave it. All right. So if you teach him how to fish, he may go beyond himself. He'll be able to provide for his family. He's perhaps able to provide, support his community as well. Okay? That is the reality. Developing skills, knowing what what you should do, how you can do it, can tremendously change the trajectory of your life. And so for us as a community, we believe that um, competence acquisition, capacity building, skill acquisition will be able to achieve this revolutionizing perspective I shared about African science. All right. Our mission is to instill excellence. This is crucial. Instill excellence in African science through competence acquisition, capacity building, and career development, and thereby enabling African scientists to contribute to Africa's developmental challenges. All right. And so we have different activities, seminars as we have this evening. On Friday, we had a workshop, which we on career talks. Several of you were there. We have ongoing courses, hands-on courses. One is it's running every Saturday evening. We had one last Saturday, until I think the last Saturday of February. We have mentoring program. We have different research activities. And one thing I have to say is that since 2023, SFI has also been a member-based organization, which means that you can register as a member. I will come back to that when we are ending today's session. For the seminar series, we'll have monthly seminar series. And for this year, as I said, we are focusing on collaboration to enable us build practical experience of multidisciplinary collaborative research over the course of 12 months. I am very much excitedly into it, looking forward to what will become of this. I will come back to this. And I will encourage every one of us to take this serious. Take this serious. One of the things we have observed is that some people come and then they jump out. They are impatient to develop those skills that they dearly need. And then they jump out and they stay maybe 6 months, they come back again and they look and they jump out. Maybe another 6 months they come back. No, you can't get it there. But those who have been consistent, you can see that there is no doubt that there is a very good trajectory in their development. So apart from the seminars, yeah, the workshop I mentioned, this year we are taking the trajectory about career development in the workshops. We had Dr. Waro's research tips and tricks, and that ran for, I think, 32 editions. So we had for more than 2.5 years. That ran for more than 2.5 years. But this year we are taking a different perspective to go through issues of career development. And we think that this is very important for African scientists. Many of those who are within the SFI network are young researchers that want to develop their career. So in these forums, which happens at ev the last Friday of every month, the last Friday of every month, is to create a forum or a platform to share insight and skills that will enable us build and nurture a thriving academic career. We started the first edition on Friday. And one thing we have announced is that it's not going to just be talk and then let you go, but we want to make it more practical. We want to build a support system for every one of us. None of us has reached the last bus stop. No. So we keep learning. So we have created an add-on. I will call it an add-on forum in addition to the workshop. We'll call career audit. What it's all about is to create an opportunity where we can have something like consultation where we can all come together, discuss. You may be starting your career, perhaps you're thinking of decisions to make, choices to make. You may be in the middle, you may be a senior person. We all have challenges. We can come and share it. You can come and ask your questions. So it's just as simple as it is on the screen. Come and let's have a frank talk about our careers. So the um, Career Audit first edition is coming on Friday, 7th of February. So the workshop, Career Talks 101, is the last Friday of each month. And then the career audit will come the first Friday of the next month. So the Friday following the career talks. All right. So please, it will be 2 hours. We open to engage in this discussion, and as many people as possible would like to come. Please, it will be group consultation, but if there will be need for individual and personal follow-up discussion, we'll let you know. But to start, want to have it as a group consultations. Okay. Um, yeah. So the second edition of the Career Talks is coming the last Friday of March, and that is first things first. Are you considering academic career? First things first, a solid foundation. So this has been advertised. I will be using the building structure framework. All right. So foundation. What is a foundation you have to set? And then we'll take it up to creating the structures and so on and so forth. All right. For the SFI courses in 2025, you can see them on the screen. And if you are on our mailing list, you should have received this earlier this year, and perhaps late last year when we advertised this. So make that time. This first one is already ongoing. Systematic reviews and meta-analysis are already being advertised. So you can apply for that. The Art of Academic Supervision, you can see this is new. There are 3 new courses we're introducing this year. And then you have data analysis and software in July, research funding and grant writing that is to be announced later on. The ethics and the research will be also announced, and art of scientific writing and publishing will be announced when the date will be. So we have new ones, and the thing in SFI is that we are continuously evolving our experiences. So we note what is happening and what the needs are, and then we can develop discussions around the needs of African scientists or uh, make them as a course that we will teach. All right. So please look out for the courses, enroll on them, and develop your skills. I tell you, some people have taken some of these courses. I mean, the regular ones that have been there, some people have taken them more than 3 times because each time they come, they learn something new. And that is a good spirit of constant development. So the systematic review and meta-analysis one is open for application, and the deadline to apply is 28th of February. So please take note of that. We have a platform which I will encourage every one of us here, ASFI Scholar. it's a platform that we have created as an organization to allow African scientists, African academics, African professionals to learn, to mentor, to collaborate, to publish, be visible. This is crucial. So please go and register there because this seminar series this year will be using this platform because we are going to create collaborations. So we'll be using this platform as we Scholar to build the collaborative groups. All right. We have what is called in ASFI Scholar spaces. We'll call it spaces. I will show that before we leave today. We'll call it spaces, where the groups that will be formed here will create spaces for them where they will interact, where they will develop their collaborations and build their collaborative projects. So I encourage you to register on that. This is Hure. This is Hure for us. SFI is 5 in 2025. All right. It has been a journey of persistence, a journey of patience, a journey of different ups and downs, but we have maintained our consistency and we have shown passion that we love what we're doing here. So SFI is 5. We will come back to you on the date. We'll be celebrating it because we really want to celebrate it. We really want to make it memorable. And so that will be in July, but the specific date is not concluded yet. Once that is done, we want to continuously remind you before we get to that point. There are many things that we would like to celebrate from ASFI because it's a story that is inspiring. And just telling a few of colleagues what has happened in the US that aid to different countries has been withdrawn from the US. That is already affecting many organizations that depend on the US. And one thing in SFI is that since we started, all we have done, all we have achieved, we have not received $1 funding from anyone, but yet we have continuously done our programs. And I kept on emphasizing it that with what we are doing in SFI, it really convinces me that Africa's problem is not per se it's not per se money. Money is important, but it's not per se money. And I can see that when we come together as a people, we are really a force to reckon with. And that is what we want to create. The beautiful story we want to create from this collaboration today, from collaboration to impact, from collaboration to impact, bringing ourselves from Sudan to Kenya to Nigeria to Ghana to Cameroon to Rwanda to South Africa to Egypt to different aspects or different countries in Africa across disciplines, across genders, across age, across experiences. When we come together and really engage and decide to work together, what I have seen is that we are able to achieve a lot. So we want to celebrate what we have been doing and just have time to be grateful to God, be grateful to you all for the support and what we have achieved this year. All right. So last year, as part of our programs, we launched the African Science Frontiers Initiatives Research Journal, SFI-RJ, which is running now. And we are also grateful for the support, for the confidence, for the belief you have in us. Our goal is to create a multidisciplinary journal that has standard and can stand the test of time in terms of scientific publishing. So I encourage you, submit your papers. Submit your papers. We do our best to um, to a quality work, a quality work. And I tell you, we believe in quality. It's not just an ordinary African journal. It's a journal where we believe in quality and want to support you in publishing quality work. All right. What is our journey for 2025? 2025. The seminar series have been running, as I said, for 4 years. For 4 years now, we started in 2021. And what we have done since then we started has been that we come, we invite speakers, and they will speak. And at the end, we ask questions, and everybody will go. At this juncture, we believe that we can now make it more engaging. The journey we have created for the past 4 years, we want to take it to a different level. And that different level is emphasizing why SFI was established in the first place, to create impact. We want to create impact. And that impact will come when we can come together in different parts of groups, pursue an agenda, and carry it on throughout the 12 years. 12 months. So we want to engage in a journey of collaboration, and build this collaboration, intentionally build it, pursue a product, and at the end of the year, each collaborative group will see what they have been able to achieve. So, unlike previous years, what we want to do is we'll come after this introduction, we have perhaps half an hour this presentation on specific topics around collaboration, and then we will divide you into um, groups. We'll call it collaborative research groups, and then you go into your breakout session for around 45 minutes, discuss, establish your agenda, and then pursue your research. So each time we meet each month, that will be the nature of the presentation, and then the groups will continue to work even outside the seminars to develop their project, work on their project. Our goal is that at the end of the year, we make assessment. How have the groups come through? Not just on what they have produced, which is important, but how have they come together through? Have they tied themselves together very well? Can they call themselves a group or a team? Can they be able to work together to deliver something? What is their story? What challenges do they face? What is their opportunities that was open there to create that group? That is the important thing that would have a focus to deliver something at the end of the year. That is what we want to do in this year. All right. So our overarching goal for this year is to build practical experience of multidisciplinary just research, collaborative research over the course of 12 months. We'll have specific objectives to enable us to learn and practice how to build a collaborative research group or team, learn and practice how to develop a multidisciplinary research topic within the group or team we have built, learn and practice how to grow and nurture a collaborative research group, develop skills to identify and deal with challenges and opportunities in a collaborative research group, learn and practice how to troubleshoot and solve problems that arise in a collaborative research group, learn how to make your research collaboration beyond the frontiers of academia to build collaboration with industry, government, and other sectors. So there are whole lots of things that we believe that in the end of this year, we will master it. We will master it. We will develop this experiences and growth. So what is collaboration? If you look at Wikipedia, it says is the process of two or more people, entities, or organizations working together to complete a task or achieve a goal. This is important. So what it means here is that there are some ingredients in the collaboration. There are the people, all right, and there are the entities that come together, maybe organization, and there is a goal for that collaboration, okay? And there is a platform they come together. The people, the goal they want to achieve, and a platform they use. The UK Research and Innovation Office says research collaboration is often an effective way to ensure research impact, providing an opportunity for academics to engage with others affected by and interested in the proposed research. All right, so it also brings people together, and there is a cause they are pursuing together. Collaboration has become the mainstay of academic research, scientific research, even in the industry. There's a common saying that no man is an island. No man is an island. No man is an island. Trees are good, but forests are better. All right? So it means that if you are an academic or a scientist that is working alone, you are short-sighted. You achieve very minimal impact. You achieve very minimal impact. If you collaborate, the doors open. A lot of things will happen in your career. A lot of things. And I will say some of those as we go. So collaboration is essential for academic scientific career. So why do we collaborate? This is the UNESCO mantra, which I love so much. And here it clearly says, it says science or research is the greatest collective endeavor. It would have been easy for them to say personal endeavor, but it's never a personal endeavor. It's a collective endeavor. And because it's a collective endeavor, we are like the pieces of puzzle. We are like the pieces of puzzle. We are like the pieces of puzzle that come together. That come together. We are like the pieces of puzzle that come together. And once we are fixed together, we can achieve, we can be meaningful. We can be sensible. But without coming together, we wouldn't achieve much. If the pieces are scattered like that, it's not meaningless. I mean meaningful. So it is through this collective endeavor that we can achieve and respond to societal needs and global challenges. So collaboration is the ingredient that delivers on this values to the society. There are different ways or aspects that we can collaborate, co-authorship of papers, publications, joint research, joint supervision, and in joint research there, it will include things like joint grant applications, doing the research itself, conceptualization, implementation, evaluation of research. And then just building research network, just building research network. We can collaborate in those. In a sense, research, science, academic is meant for collaboration. It's not meant to be individualistic. It's meant for collaboration. To be able to deliver on our goal, we have to collaborate. All right? When we collaborate, it provides us the opportunity just to exchange ideas. Just exchange ideas. That one itself can bring inspiration to us. Just exchanging ideas, exchanging our experiences, exchanging our cultures provides an avenue to learn new things. It can make us grow, make us improve. Perhaps change our way of reasoning. It can change our way of reasoning. Through impact, exchange of ideas, our way of reasoning can be changed actually. All right, provide opportunity to acquire new skills. New skills. You learn new skills through mentoring. All right. Supervision. Okay. It provides opportunity to access funding as well. Okay. Through collaboration, our strength to acquire funding is stronger than when we are working independently. Joint publications. It helps us to have greater research impact and visibility. It's as simple as that. All right. Better research quality when we collaborate. And, life without fun. They say that all work without play. All right. Okay. Just to have fun and pleasure. There is fun and pleasure that is derived from research collaboration. Yes, that is it. And here shows different types of collaboration. Collaboration within an academic institution, collaboration with other academic institutions, collaboration with a government entity, collaboration with private industry, collaboration with international researchers. And the last one is what is going to happen here. Because we are coming from different nations, different countries. All right. That will happen, and it is possible that we also have cross-sectoral collaboration because some of you are coming from the university, some are coming from the hospital, some are coming from the industry, some are coming from the government sector, some are coming from the non-government sectors. All right. So there are different types of research collaboration that can happen. Research collaboration brings about diversity. It brings about multidisciplinarity, interdisciplinarity, cross-sectoral. And because these things exist, they should exist. They open up our mindset. They help us to appreciate the differences that may exist. And then if we are wise and know what we are doing, we can capitalize on these differences to achieve a goal. For instance, I was speaking to a colleague on a platform I have. I've never spoken to him before. So we were speaking a few weeks ago, and when he's a health economist, all right? And when we started talking, I said, wow, do you know, as we are talking, I'm just thinking about something with regards to a research um, project I have. I will send you the proposal. Please think about it. I think there's a possibility to include health economics aspect in this project. And then he looked at it. A few days later, he came back to me and said, yes, I identified where this. So uh, the diversity becomes a value that is added to what you do as a researcher. All right. Ingredients of collaboration. Collaboration establishes a team. You form a team. All right. But the team to be fruitful needs to have its vision, it needs to have its mission, it needs to have its values, it needs to have a time plan, it needs to have leadership, it needs to have its agenda. All right? It needs to have a vision, what the team is working on. It needs to know why the team is working on it. What are your short and long-term goals, what you want to achieve, how the team wants to get there, and the purpose of the team's existence. The purpose of the team's existence. The team must have a shared vision, which everyone in the team buys into it. We are going to establish the collaborative research groups today. And what we'll be doing is that once it's established, when you are in that group, that is the group you will be until the end of the year. You'll be in that group. And what will happen is for you to work with your group, develop your group or team, okay? And develop as a team and they work on a project that you will deliver in the end of the year. That is what is going to happen here. All right. So you start from um, the beginning. And you have to recognize these diversities that are there. In your group, there will be people from different nations. There will be different age groups. There will be different genders. There will be different experiences that will exist there. But you need to sort yourself out. Once you recognize this, how do we become successful? That is the question you'll be asking yourself, and then you have to work towards it. All right? Collaboration is a journey. Collaboration is a journey. Yeah, when I was teaching the science leadership course yesterday, yeah, some of those who attended would already see what is on the screen. Well, yeah, those who are attending today, well, you can benefit from that. But collaboration is a journey. When a team is built, is established, you start the journey. You start from creating the team. You come together. It's called forming. All right. It's called forming the developmental stages of a team. The forming stage occurs when team members first come together as a team. That is what you'll be doing this evening. There must be that point in time that you come together. You have the storming. During the storming stage, teams discover teamwork is more difficult than expected. I was telling the group last night, it is after the honeymoon. You go home, and this guy or this lady you married, you begin to see some signs, begin to ask, where did I even marry? Is this person the right person for me? You see that early stage crisis will start arising. But those crises are not really negative signs. They are just the characteristics of that stage. It's the stage to learn who is there, who are we, what are we. Crises will come up, disagreements will come up, but don't take them as a sign that we are not meant to be together. Some of you will begin to write us to say, please, can you put me on that group because I'm not sure what this group. No, we wouldn't change you. You have to stay there and sort it out. When you come out of this stage, which is the most difficult stage, some groups may be experienced in handling this thing and they come out easily, quickly. Okay? But once you come out here, I tell you, your future is bright. Then you go to the norming stage. The norming stage begins as the team moves beyond the storming stage and begins to function as a team. Everybody now knows everybody. They are happy with everybody. They know the characteristics of everybody. The storming stage is the most difficult. Once you now normalize, you begin to perform. You begin to perform. Everybody is carrying everybody along. Everybody is moving in the right direction. And what will happen is that, let me tell you, when you are here, you will lose members. You will lose members. You will lose members. Okay? You will lose members. There are some who are not patient. There are some who are focused on outputs, the results, and not the process. So the process don't concern them. They are not interested in all those talks. I don't think we can work together. I am leaving. Don't worry. You may start with 20 people in your group, and then you end up by the end of the year, you end up with 5 people. You end up with 3 people. Don't worry. It's not the number that is important. After all, many are called. but few are saved, isn't it? Because the storming stage can be devastating. It is there you can identify the Judases and the Peters. Sorry. You can identify those who have come with a good agenda, who have come to stay, who have come to support, who have come to build a team, and those who have come to eat from the team or benefit from the team. In fact, at this stage, you see that some people may run away, and somehow they get the news that, oh, we are moving. And they come when you are in performing, and they say, "Oh, sorry, I was in the team when I said, but there were a lot of things. There were a lot of things I was doing. I would like to continue." You know what you do? Give them the big stick. You kick them out, because what will happen is that they may bring you back. Because they begin to, what are you putting? I don't, can somebody help? I don't even understand. It's a long time. They begin to draw you back. So please ensure you spend the much time you need in the storming. In the storming. Get it right, and then you can move. And anybody who is not part of here, kick them out so that you can build a confident and performing team. All right. The adjourning is breaking up when the team required task is complete. I hope that you don't come to a place where it's complete, that you build a team that will be long term, beyond the this year. All right. That will be my expectation. But there are stages. It's a journey. All right. And then for your team to grow in the right way, every team member needs to be an ideal team player. An ideal team player. All right? And this is a model of identity player. You have humble people, you have hungry people, you have smart people. All right? Humility is the single greatest and most indispensable attribute of being a team player. When you come, it's not a place to begin to showcase your degrees, how many certificates, how many degrees you have had. You are building a team. It's not about you, it's about the team. So everyone needs to be humble to get this done. Hungry people. Hungry people almost never have to be pushed by a manager or a leader to work harder because they are self-motivated and diligent. So if you want to be an ideal team, you need to be hungry. You need to be you need to be ambitious. All right? Then smart people is a common sense of about people, a common sense about people. You're able to read people, you're able to understand people, you're able to empathize with people. You have emotional intelligence. All right? But each of this is not sufficient. Each of this is not sufficient. If you're only hungry, they say that you become the bulldozer. And these hungry people, if they have only hunger, those are the people that will cause you problem at the storming stage. They will kick and they will run away. They're impatient. That's why they call them the bulldozers. If you're humble only, you are a pawn. Anybody can use you. You are the baby of the team. Yeah, the yes sirs and yes mas. All right. Smart. If you're only smart, the charmer. Oh, it's a guy everybody loves. Everybody likes him, but he's not. He doesn't have substance. If you are humble and hungry, only accidental messmaker. If you're hungry and smart, only you're skillful politician. If you're humble and smart, only you're lovable slacker. The only thing that creates an ideal team player is when you have the three. So you have to strive to have the three. What makes humble, hungry, and smart powerful? And unique is not the individual attributes themselves, but rather the required combination of all three. So as you go into this collaboration, strive to be an ideal team player. That is one of the things that has made many people not to succeed in their collaboration. They fall in, they fall out. They fall in, they fall out. They fall in, they fall out. People are hungry, people are humble, people are smart, but they don't have a three combination. You need to strive to have a three combination to make this collaboration you're forming this year productive. Maybe as much productive than you have ever had. All right? Don't worry. Each seminar we will have to talk about aspect of collaboration that will support you in your process. Then you need to have the right attitudes. You need to have the positive attitudes, and then push away the negative ones. Push away the negative ones. The negative ones will not help you to grow. Pessimism, negative self-talk, gossips, blame game. It is you that cause it. Negative competition is not needed. Comparing self to others, unrealistic expectations, lack of perseverance. But have passion, curiosity, be curious. Demonstrate that you can also be ignorant, and ignorance is a good thing because it opens a door for you to know. Failure is not failure. I get you understand what I mean. You understand what I mean? Failure is not failure. That you failed doesn't mean you have failed. Failure can teach you a lesson. You rise up and you correct it and you move. So don't fail and remain there. Persistence, patience, creativity, networking, flexibility, communicative, humble, hunger. These are attitudes you need to have. And remember, your attitude determines your attitude. For success, attitude is equally important as ability. Okay, so how are we going to run this? Each seminar will start with a 30-minute presentation, which is what I'll be doing. I have 1 minute to finish. Then we'll create the collaborative research groups. How we are going to do it is that we are going to do it. I will send you to your breakout session automatically. Okay, we'll create it. I want to create 12 breakout sessions. 12 breakout sessions. All right, to represent the 12th month of the year. 12. Now, when you get to the breakout session, you have to take note of those who are in your group. Okay? Take note of those who are in your group and take note of your group. What is your group? What group do you belong to? All right. And then you can take the names. Yeah. So when you go to the breakout session, it will be for 45 minutes to engage, discuss, and plan your journey. Select the structure today. Get to know yourselves, introduce yourselves for 45 minutes. Select the structure you want to run, the leadership who will be coordinating you, who will be assistant coordinator, who will be set, whatever, however structure. We leave this to you. All right. If you have questions, just call us into your group. We will come and then we'll try to run around the groups to see what is happening. Select the collaborative activity you want to do. Yeah. Do you want to do a project, a scientific project? Do you want to write a paper to publish in SFI Research Journal? Do you want to engage in cross-sectoral activities with government or sectors or non-government sectors? Whatever you want to do, you want to achieve in this collaboration, it is left for you. Think about it and decide what you like to. Then assign roles. Who will be doing what? All right. Collect roster of team, including team names, emails, phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers. Create your WhatsApp numbers. And each group, when you create your WhatsApp number, include us in that WhatsApp. All right, include us there so that we can be there to interact with you. Um, my colleague, my colleagues, Dr. Ajibola and Dr. Eman will run around too, and then please give them give them your names and your team members and the emails from your team, because we will work to create space for you in SFI Scholar. We'll come back to that later in the week or so, to tell you how you can engage in the SFI Scholar. Then the site activity plans outside seminar. So it's not only when we meet during the seminar that the groups will be engaging. Continue. It's a year-long thing. Continue to brainstorm. The monthly meetings during the seminar is to enable you to engage in discussion and to enable us to also pass through your team. So after the 45 minutes, the groups will return to the main room, and then we'll quickly pass through the team to get information on how it went for you, what your discussions were. All right. Some questions you may want to cover, you may want to ask yourself, what do you want to do in your group? What type of project do you want to accomplish? Where do you want to be at the end of the year in terms of cohesion, experience, skills, and also your project? Who is in your team? You have to get to know each other. What is the experience of the team members? What are your challenges to succeed? What are your opportunities to fail? What are your rules of engagement, and etc. and etc. Okay, so I don't know if there is any quick question. Otherwise, um, I'm going to create the breakout sessions now, the breakout sessions. But if you have any quick question, please just send it. All right, so let me create it now. I'll open the groups, please. Whichever group you find yourself, it is created automatically. That is group you're going to be. Don't go and you say, well, if I knew I would have been. No, please. You see, what we want to do here is that we want to develop a cocktail of experiences, and then see the feedback we get in the end of the year. I would love to be in a group, but I don't know. It's not going to be easy. Even though yeah, I would like to do that. But let me let you do that. So I create a group and I open it. It's 12 groups. So please join your group. And later on during the year, during next meeting, some people join. We'll find a way to add them to the group. So yeah, I have opened the groups, and in 45 minutes, I'm going to bring you back. Have a wonderful discussion. All right, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you have had a good start. A good start. I will just run through the groups just in few seconds. If you have had a good start, just let us know it's a good start. If it was not a good start, just let us know, because we do not have so much time, but just to have a feel of how things went there. So, group number one, who was in group number one? Who wants to speak for group number one? I see Abdul Hamidu. Tell us your group and then you speak, please. Just briefly, 30 seconds.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. We are in group 4, and we are almost 7 in the group. We brainstorm, and then we ask questions. We are asked about how we can go based on our diversity, because some of us are from medical science, some are from fine art, and some are from rural development, and the rest of them. So we all agree at the end that when we get our WhatsApp group set, we'll now keep on brainstorming on how to arrive at. We decided that we're going to start with a seminar, an article in the ASFI journal. So we said by the time we get our group, we are going to start with the SDGs, which cut across every discipline. So, and then it cut across all countries in Africa.
All right. So you had a good start.
We had a good start. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, thank you very much. Okay, I see Zacchaeus, then please go ahead. Zacchaeus, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Okay, thank you, sir. We are group 7, which we tag as group of perfection. We use the question given to us to check our background, and we have a nice discussion. And immediately we have formed an active WhatsApp group. And after checking it, we arrange that we will be meeting as often as possible to create a project that will cross across the participated discipline.
All right.
So that is what we have in our group for
So
now.
you had a good start. All right.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I have Olusegun. Please go ahead, unmute yourself and speak.
Okay, thank you, Prof. We also have a good start. We are able to decide on what we want to do. So we want to start with systematic review, which will eventually lead us into grant writing. We have an active WhatsApp group already, and we are moving on from there. Thank
All
you,
right.
Prof.
Thank you. So which group was yours, sir?
Group 6, please.
Group 6. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I have Olarewaju Wilhelm. Please unmute and speak.
All right, thank you. So good evening, everyone. So this is group 3. We were able to introduce one another, so we know our area of focus is, and then we were able to create our group, our WhatsApp group, and we didn't have much time to deliberate on what we want to do, but we have decided to take the conversation down to the group. So we had a good start. Thank you.
All right, great. Okay, I have then the bully Jessica. Jessica, please go ahead.
Good evening, Prof.
Good evening.
And everyone. Actually, our start has been a success. We managed to introduce members introduced themselves, and then we started a WhatsApp group, and then we came up with the post, the leadership, the structure, and we ably managed to choose 4 group leaders. So on the issue of what we intend to do, the details we shall discuss it when
All right.
using our WhatsApp group, but we intend to be dealing publishing, and then depending on the type of grant, we need grants or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. So you had a good start.
Yes, please.
All right. Yeah, is there any other group? I guess other groups also had a good start. Just to highlight the fact that it's always easy to start. It's always easy to start. There is enthusiasm, excitement in the air. But I tell you, the next phase will be the stormy. You need to be aware of that. Okay, you need to be aware of that. Because there are things that will make that stage, there are things that will begin to manifest. One of the things that is commonly manifesting is, I don't have time. I am too busy. Okay, you will see it. So just to let you know, I mentioned an ideal team player, what you need. I have seen that some of the groups have discussed project. Okay. I would like each group to be process oriented. All right. More process oriented than result oriented. Many people may be excited about a project and not aware of the process that is required to develop as a group to effectively deal with the project. So that development, that aspect of development needs to be um, intentionally dealt with. How you acclimatize, how you understand yourself, how you come together. You need to be aware of it. All right, because If you are not, regardless of how exciting the project may be, you may lose focus and then the project will die a natural death. So please. The other thing I would like to say this evening is that my colleague, Dr. Emma Sop, I think she has passed through all the groups or most of the groups to tell you that there is a form we have developed, and she has put the link there. Emma, perhaps you can share the link again. So please fill that form so that we will know where you belong. We will know where you belong. We will know where you belong. So that we will be able to develop a database for the groups. Take note of the group you belong. All right, because when we come next month, we will be able to remember where you are and put you there. All right, we'll be able to remember where you are and we will put you in the same place. So please take note of your group for next seminar series. Now, if the groups are creating a WhatsApp, the groups are creating a WhatsApp, please create it in this form. SFI Collaborative Research Group 1. All right. If you can't write all the words, you can just write SFI CRG Group 1. All right. Do it that way so that it is consistent. And the reason is that we have so many groups in ASFI. We can easily differentiate this. Then add me to your group, add Eman to your group, add Ajibola to your group so that we can have a follow-up and give you the support system that you need in going forward. All right. Before I close, let me invite Eman. Eman wants to speak, and then I see another hand. Epiphan, see if you have any question.
Yes, thank you, Bright, for reminders. Just some people missed or lost connection during the discussions. Your group number is the same as room number, so you can fill it in the form. So the group leader or anyone of the group can add you in the WhatsApp group. I suggest that all leaders, we will fill also our details there. So as Prof. Bright said, please add us to the WhatsApp groups. And once you finish, we can make arrangements so everyone will have contact details of all group members. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Eman. And Epiphan, please be quick so that we can move. Go ahead.
Okay, hello everyone. I have a question. I could have asked Dr. Ajibola in the break room, but I did not get a chance. What is wrong with the payment system for membership, please? I'm trying to pay the fee, but I don't know. It's not working. I talked with Dr. Ajibola, and we exchanged some stuff, but I don't know.
Okay, Epiphan, I think this can be discussed outside this forum.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you can bring that up later on with Ajibola and Lizzie so that they can sort that out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Let me have some closing thoughts before we leave. I just want to tell you that really nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy without sacrifices. Yeah, I see somebody writing there. Please clarify the process and project focus. Process and project focus. What I have said here is that the goal of this activity we are doing this year is to arrive in a strong team later on. a strong team, a bonded team. Okay? A bonded team that can take on any project and deliver it. So you need to be aware of how you develop. You need to be aware of the challenges around you and tackle them so that you can become a strong team. That perhaps at the end of this year, if in 2026 we decide to move to another aspect altogether, the team can still carry on. You can do things beyond what we are doing this year. All right. So the team development is very important, and you need to work on that. Once you become a strong team, you can handle any project. That is in contrast to where the focus of the team members is to deliver the project, where we agreed to do systematic review. What is happening to this systematic review? We need to finish it. We need to do it in 6 months. But you see, you have not bonded. Your focus is that project. And if you are not bonded well, you can easily scatter. You can easily lose hope. You can easily be discouraged. So make sure you spend the time that is required to know yourselves. All right? To be strong together. And once that happens, for some people, it can happen quickly. For some people, it may take some time. But when you reach that point, when you move above the stormy stage, then that project that you would normally struggle with, you can deliver it very quickly, because now you are a team that is ready to perform. So it's a journey we are taking, and I would like you to take all the patience that is required. So for the WhatsApp groups, this is the way I would like you to write. I see different things are being coming up there. So if you write it like this, SFI CRG7, CRG1, that will be easy. So please take note of this. Just change the name of your WhatsApp group. Write it like this, and it's easy because we have so many groups that start with collaboration. All right, just write it like this. I encourage you, please write like this. This will be easier as we navigate this year. The second edition will be on the 2nd of March. Pros and cons of research collaboration. Pros and cons of research collaboration. 2nd of March, the same time. Just to remind you that the coming Friday, we have the career audit session, edition 1. It will be 2 hours. I encourage you to come so that we can have time together discuss. I know many of you are battling with so many things on your career path. This is a forum where you can be frank to talk about them so that we can support each other. All right. It is all free of charge. All right. So the 2nd edition of Prof. Warren's Academic Career Talks 101, first things first, a solid foundation, is on the 28th of March. Note that this particular program is bi-monthly workshop and bi-monthly consultation. For those who are still looking for ways to register, please register early. Very soon we'll be making a call for the March mentoring. That is also another support system for SFI members. The one we had last year, the groups that have continued have really been enjoying it, developing skills. We'll make a new call so that you can be part of it. There are many things that you can benefit as a member. So I encourage you to register. The course, Systematic Reviews and Meta-Analysis, is still ongoing. All right. Sorry I took some of your time this evening, but it's a good opportunity to set the pace for this program. And thank you very much for coming, everyone. I wish you a lovely weekend and a lovely week ahead. Thank you for coming. And let me see those who want their voice to be heard. Now I have unmuted you. Thank you and have a good night.
Prof, thank you very much. God bless you.
Prof.
We
Prof,
appreciate
thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you for
Thank you
giving
very
us
much,
the
Prof.
gift.
Bright. Thank you very much,
Good
sir.
night. God bless you.
Everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Honorable member of Group 7, God bless you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you very much.